Well, only about 12 overs of play possible, but it was an action-packed day on the first day at the Eden Gardens. Akash Chopra was watching us and joins us for some thoughts. It's the old cricket cliche that comes out on days such as this. Great toss to win.
Absolutely, gold dust, because winning the toss on a surface that had a lot of green and a lot of surface moisture, that's what you wanted. Just put the opposition in and then just put the ball in the right areas and you will be in action. That's what Suranga Lakmal did. He had quite a day. If he had more support from the other end, the scoreboard could have looked even worse. But then personally, I'm all right with this. I know you haven't asked me that question, but I'm okay for a simple reason that the Indian team is looking ahead. They are trying to prepare for South Africa. Therefore, the grass on the pitch, the surface moisture, of course, that has a lot to do with the rain around.
Yes, were you a little bit surprised with the conditions though, Akash? There was talk that there was going to be some green on the track, but it seemed like the seamers were getting a fair amount of assistance.
Oh, well, it is a lot greener than the test match that we covered earlier here against New Zealand. That pitch also had a lot of green, a lot of variable bounce as well. But then this is greener. And the surface moisture has just made the ball move laterally off the surface, and therefore batting is difficult. Half the time you don't even know where the ball is going to head after pitching. In fact, one such ball dismissed Virat Kohli, the one that darted back sharply when the intention wasn't to bowl an off-cutter. So these things do happen, but then the grass has been left on purpose. They are trying to prepare for South Africa. And, Gaurav, the last time India played on a surface like this was way back in 2015 in SSC Colombo against the same unit. And it's been 2 years since then. So it takes time for you to get used to these conditions. And I'm not surprised that India is already planning ahead.
Yes, now you talked about batting being difficult, Akash. Sure, that can be the case. And in the dismissals of Rahul as well as Virat Kohli, we saw there wasn't a lot the batsman could do. But the shot that Shikhar Dhawan played, is that something that he will look back on and say, right, that was not perhaps the best shot selection at the time?
100%. And I'm sure that when Shikhar went through in fact, not through the replays, the moment he was dismissed, he would have cursed himself for his shot selection. He knew that there was enough help in the pitch for the faster bowlers. He needed to play slightly closer to the body, but then maybe he just got transported to a different test series that he played a few months ago against the same opposition and got ahead of himself. I have no doubt in my mind that he won't be happy with it. He'll be kicking himself. And come the second innings, you'll find a Shikhar Dhawan who'll be trying to play the ball close to the body, and you'll find him much tighter.
Yes, also Akash, looking ahead now, India playing a batsman light, so it's actually Ashwin at 6 and then Saha and the rest of the bowlers, which means that it's a much sterner challenge, if you like, on day 2.
It is going to be because rain is still around. The pitch has been under covers. This grass is actually fresh and green, so don't expect the conditions to ease out for batsmen in the coming days. It is going to be tough. The good thing is, the silver lining is that at this very surface, the last time India played a test match, Wriddhiman Saha was the man of the match, got runs in both the innings. So he is there. Jadeja has got runs under his belt, playing first-class cricket, and this batting actually bats deep. And if they can somehow get to 220, 225, they do have the bowling to dismiss Sri Lanka and in fact go on to win this test match because they do possess a better bowling lineup as compared to their opponents.
Yes, what a good day for Lakmal though. Yeah, he hasn't conceded a run and picked up 3 wickets. That's the kind of dream spell that you hope to bowl sometime in your life as a test cricketer.
You have to give credit where it's due. I think that the green on the pitch and the surface moisture at times excites you a little more than you should be. That happened with Gamage at the other end, couldn't really find the right spot and therefore no success. Lakmal was spot on from the first delivery itself, quite literally. First one was a Jaffa, an unplayable ball that dismissed KL Rahul. He didn't know whether to go forward or go backward or leave the ball or just play it. So once you're in so much of doubt, you end up nicking one. That happened to be the first ball. The one that dismissed Kohli was, I think, an absolute peach. Personally, I feel like he didn't know that the ball is going to come back in that sharply. He didn't bowl an off-cutter. But he bowled the right spot, and that's what is more important on these kind of surfaces. So Lakmal was absolutely top class.